So volume right now is finally picking up as we see Nigga Liquid do well. So we have some clear narrative. We also see some Instagram memes performing well as well. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. Let's start off with a market analysis. So if we have a look at some of the trades we have open here, we have Apex open right now up 3,500, and then we also have Stable as well up 4,600 as well. I posted these trades live inside the trenches, so make sure that you click the link in the description on the top link and join the trenches. First things first, a lot of people want to know about XPL. So we have a look at XPL. A lot of people are saying, oh, XPL is dead, all of this stuff here. No, not really. I mean, look, we rejected the point of control, which was up here. We've came down now. We came down to about the 236. The 236 sits about 1.24. I mean, if we get this entry over here, I will take a trade on that. Looks like we're not going to get it because we are already bouncing, but we'll see how that goes along. We did bounce from about 127. We're already at 130. So let's see if we get this entry over here at this point of control. I need to actually label this as well. If we do get that entry, I will take that. But no, XPL is far from dead. It's just the trenches and people's mentality. If you look at the TVL on XPL, it's insane. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Stablecoins are a really big narrative. But no, XPL looks great. You can see once we get a bounce from the point of control, I do think we could see $2.60 to about $3.20. You know, the thing is with these moves, we've been speaking about XPL since about 64 cents. So this was the first time that we spoke about XPL. It's actually one of the trades that we spoke about on the live stream, literally here. You'll actually see if we go to the XPL chart. Down here is when we actually had our first trade. And I only scalped it at this time here. You didn't know how big this was going to be. But as you can see, literally from 0.67, we've ran to $3, $30. So that's about a 100% move. So naturally, things need to calm down on the chart. And if you've been top blasting or doing all that good degenerate stuff, that's probably a lesson for you to just calm down with these charts and patiently wait for these types of entries. Because if you get a $1.20 entry, or maybe even we get a $1.14 entry as well, these are going to be a more profitable place to enter a trade on this specific chart. And change this to blue as well, make it a bit thinner there too. So we've got the value area low at about $1.16. We've got a point of control at about $1.23, which also aligns with the support at the bottom of this chart too. You can see it gets a little bit wicky down here, but we don't stay down there for longer than an hour. So it's clear that we have demand at these levels for potential buyers on this chart as well. You can see right here, this is clearly a demand, area demand, because you can see 1 hour time we come down, everyone sweeps it up, 1 hour time sweep it up to the point where we just blast off to about $1.70. So yeah, if we get an entry down here, it would be amazing. We also have some other charts which are performing pretty well. We've got stable, I called this inside of the trenches as well. We got an entry at the point of control about 39 cents. We literally got the bottom of the recent move right here, which is the reason why we are sat in 120% profit, which is about 4.8k currently on that trade. And my targets for stable, I will be holding this long term as we have broken the value area high. We'll probably look for a retest of that if we do get one, and we'll be looking for a target of over $1 all the way to about $1.40. So on a spot bag, that's very good. From here to here is about 170% to 190% at the top. Then we have Apex. Apex is the talk of the town right now, simply because this is PERP DEX. And if you haven't noticed, they're going to be doing $12 million of buybacks, which is about 4% of the circulating supply that we have. And Apex, we got an entry on that announcement at $2, about $2, $2.09, which is just above the point of control. It's about here, the recent support level, about here, which is where we got our entry. And again, Apex, I'm also looking for multiples. Okay, I do think that this pump here was a sign. I don't think it was a sign that the move is done. I think this is a sign that the move is just beginning for Apex, and I do have very high targets up above $5 for Apex as well. Reason being is it's a perpetual DEX. It's PERP DEX, and if you have a look at some of the exchange volume over here, if we look at exchanges, you see Bybit's number 2. So if you got Bybit at number 2, Binance at number 1, Coinbase at number 3, then it's pretty clear what the narrative is when we talk about Apex, A-Star, and also AVNT. A-Star currently is number 1 right now, and it's already done a 20x from the lows, and it's sat at the number 1 PERP DEX. You can see AVNT was also the talk of the town, and AVNT has also performed very well. In fact, it's coming closer to our entry over here. But if we look at Apex, well, the Apex move has only just started, right? Especially if we're talking about market caps as well. You've got obviously Binance, Bybit, Coinbase. And then if we look Apex, let's see if we can, they haven't got categories yet on this. The perpetual, they have perpetual DEX. Here, you can see that the market cap for Apex is only 300 million. Right here, the market cap for AV&T is also 300 million, but yet you have, MYX sat at 3 billion, Aster sat at 3 billion, and Hyper sat at 15 billion as well. I think this is all going to change. I genuinely think we're going to see Apex up here in the top 3. We're also going to be seeing Avantis up here in the top 3 as well. And Aster is probably going to take the #1 spot for this too, simply because people are going to speculate on these types of tokens. They want to be looking for new opportunities, and people are going to look at Hyperliquid as something which is just too high, even though Hyperliquid is performing fairly well. Okay, so if we do look at these right now, they're the bets to be making, your Apexes and your AV&Ts. AV&T is down 40% in the last 7 days. It's going to give us some great opportunities for those people that are keeping their eyes on the ball. Now, if we look at some other potential narratives, I do think Launchcoin is going to perform very well soon, as they have announced that they are going to be coming with Pasternak's flywheel finally after about a lifetime of waiting for that development. I do think World Liberty Fi is something which is severely overlooked right now. If we somehow get an entry down here, back at this value area low, I'll gladly take it, but we might not get it, and that's okay. And Hyperliquid, as we are talking about PERP DEXs on today's show, you'll see that Hyperliquid actually bounced very, very well from this $40 level. It's now currently at $46, so I don't think they're going to go out without a fight. Okay, so that's currently the market as an overall. Meme coins wise, the meme coins are performing very well, in my personal opinion. Obviously, you got NiggerLiquid, we now have WAITLIST. There's a few other narratives which are performing very well. We are starting to see tokens come out of bonding and start to bond. They are a lot slower, but they are performing well. We caught the trade on Clipped, which I also announced inside of my Telegram. You can see it right here. I posted it right here as well. And I said that I just aped Clipped with size. The CCMA is pretty good. The first day already hit 350k. Initially when it launched, it dipped. It went from 350 down to 100. I got a nice re-entry down here at 118k on one of my wallets. And the other wallet, it's pretty much I'm holding 1% supply on a different wallet as well. So holding about 2% supply. And I do think Clipped is one to look at. Personally, if we've always seen the runners, they always start the same. When there is no noise, it's the best time to be on. And if we look at Clipped, consistently they've been posted, they've already gained 100 clips on their page, and it's growing. And you yourself can get paid to clip this content, even get paid to clip my content for the views it gets, and you get paid directly in Solana. So it's a great method to use.